It's one of those things that you dream of, as a kid growing up, playing basketball and that stuff. You want to play in the World Cup and the Olympics. And to be able to do one of the two, this past month was phenomenal, especially going out there with no expectations and just kind of seeing where we fell. And we did quite well. Obviously we achieved our goal of qualifying for the Olympics and, finishing 17th at the World Cup isn't too bad for your first time around.
What's it like having success with your home nation like that, especially when it's not traditionally a basketball powerhouse?
Yeah, look, it's I think each step we take, it's trailblazing and honoured to be a part of. I think just to put it into context for everyone to kind of realise is there's no basketball courts back home, so when we go back to South Sudan we can't train. And you come to Australia or in Adelaide, there's, I want to say 50 plus basketball courts where you can go and get in anytime you want. So to be able to accomplish something with, such little resources so far is phenomenal. We're going to keep pushing forward and, and I think there's plans and steps being put in place to be able to, make South Sudan kind of a hub for us when it does come to international competitions. But also just to, the camaraderie and the love from everyone worldwide has kind of just spurred us on and given us this boost from around the world, which is, we've really enjoyed and kind of grabbed a hold of.
Do you feel, obviously hard to feel when you're on the other side of the world in the Philippines compared to South Sudan, do you feel the love from people at home who, as I said before, traditionally maybe aren't sitting there watching basketball?
Yeah, look, I think it's the first time that, South Sudan's been on the world stage for basketball. We're the newest country in the world, 12 years old, and to be able to do something of this magnitude this early is phenomenal. But also we did have a lot of support. We had a lot of fans fly in. I'd love to say that we had the second biggest fan base outside of the Philippines over there. So it was great to see, there was so much song, support, dance, and yeah, so much love from in the Philippines, and then also the wider community. I know a lot of people back here in Australia were supporting us. And even those pre-games we had in Melbourne, we had such great support as well, not only from South Sudanese fans, but Australians as well.
So what's it like going into an NBL season on the back of that, have that experience, having all those games under your belt, as opposed to a regular, 2 or 3 pre-season games you might get?
Yeah, look, I think I'm pretty fortunate, and some of the NBL guys that have played, we've got about 12 to 13 games under our belt, so we're hitting the ground running. And for me personally, it's been great. I think we're on a high at the moment, and we want to keep riding those coattails and bring that energy and attitude into the NBL season. We got the Blitz this weekend, something I'm really looking forward to. We've got a new group, an exciting group, and guys, we've been getting after it this past week on the practice court pretty hard. So we kind of just want to go to the Blitz, put our processes into place, and yeah, play the right way and kind of gear up for the start of the season where it ticks off in a couple of weeks.
How as a player do you balance when you're playing in a World Cup and having all those other games? I know a lot of players around the world, they say, nah, World Cup's not for me, I want to focus on, the NBA season or whatever I've got coming up. How do you balance that load management for yourself, or is it just it's not that many games, so it doesn't really matter?
Yeah, look, I think I had a break this off season, so that really helped me personally, but I think it's just the support of the Adelaide 36ers, the coaching staff, the training staff, and then also the South Sudanese medical team as well, just to make sure you're ticking over, your body's checked well. Came back early this week and did all my testings and physicals again, just to see where I was at. And, Pop and the head of medical, they're really happy where I'm at. So I put full trust and faith into them to kind of tell me where I'm at, but also on the back of those games, I was able to have a few days just to get my body back in check before hitting the ground here with the team.
How do you think you fit into the newly assembled 36ers roster? Have you got a bit of an idea where you are in the pecking order and where you play and how you play?
Yeah, look, I think we've always got an idea going in. I sat down with CJ before I left just to kind of map out where I'd be coming back. And, for me, it doesn't change really. Kind of come in, help the team any way I can. And we do have a really good team this year and one where I need to kind of, keep working my way into the lineup. And I think this weekend's going to be a good test to be able to see where different lineups will match with what and how certain guys play well with each other. So a lot of that's on the coaches just to, mix and match and see how we go and make sure we're ready for round one.
And sort of today out there appear to be sort of a starters and then maybe a seconds, and you're in the seconds. Is a starting role something that someone like you targets throughout the year?
Yeah, look, I think everyone wants to start, but it's what's best for the team, right? And how does that makeup go with the other four guys on the court? I don't doubt I'll probably be in and out of that as the season comes. Just certain matchups, things happen, you just never know. But for us, it's just, you got to be ready. We've got a deep roster, and it's next man up. I think we're deep in the guards position, especially. So, we've been going after on the practice court. Yesterday I was with the starting group. On Tuesday, and today I'm with the bench group. So, kind of just getting a feel for our style of play and how we're going to roll out there come the weekend.
We know your defensive abilities are almost as good as they get. Is it the offense that sort of holds you back from being the starting? Like, what are you working on?
For me, it's obviously just trying to be the best defender out there. That's that's my goal. And then secondly, being able to shoot the three at a high clip and making sure that side of the ball is running. So I'm not really someone that goes out to look for my own. I kind of want to play team basketball and play the right way. And at the end of the day, if I'm knocking down the three at a high clip, then teams are going to have to respect me more, and then it's going to give our team a good chance to get out there and put points on the board as well.
So we had a bit of an unfortunate injury out there today. What would you say if Trey hit the deck? Were you in the play, around the play?
Yeah, look, I was in the play. It's nothing major, just a little knock and precautionary measures. He's been crook for the past couple of days, so he's just getting back on his feet. And I don't doubt he'll be back tomorrow training with us. But the medical staff and team are doing their thing to monitor him and make sure he's back on the court.
Does your heart go in your mouth in a pre-season training when someone hits the deck rolling around?
Look, it does. You obviously never want to wish that, but at the end of the day, I think it's just precautionary. Our body's natural instinct is to kind of brace itself. But then once it was checked out, I think it was pretty good, and he'll be ready to roll tomorrow. Just chuck some ice on it.